Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, during campaign, William Ruto told us that he will lower the cost of living by subsidizing production. And even after election, he continued with that. He came out and told us that he is subsidizing production by reducing the cost of fertilizer. I don't know if he touched on the cost of seed. But above all, we are aware about the free fertilizer that was given to this country from Russia, which ended up being sold so much expensive, but they still came out and told us that they had reduced the price of fertilizer without even telling us that the fertilizer they are selling to us, it was free fertilizer aid from Russia. The Russian ambassador alituambia ya kwamba it was to be given free to Kenyans. But they ended up selling that fertilizer to the farmer. Remember, the price at which they had set that fertilizer, it was more expensive compared to what Munya was giving under Uhuru Kenyatta. Because Uhuru had also same program for subsidized fertilizer. So you wonder between Uhuru and William Ruto who was realistic. Now, even up to date, Ruto is telling us that he is reducing the cost of living by going to the land and subsidizing production. Make it cheap to produce, then the product will end up in the market at a cheaper price, affordable price. But now, other issues are coming out. In as much Ruto is promising to reduce the cost of living through that means, now the CS for Finance, Njuguna Ndung'u, is proposing a bill to the parliament so that farmers should be taxed 5% on products produced. Both mimea na mifugo. All farm produce to be taxed 5%. I don't know if Ruto is still talking about subsidizing production. He sell expensive fertilizer to you in the name of subsidy. Again, he come to tax what you have harvested in your farm. Then he tell us he's making life affordable for Kenyans. Mimi, ikifika hapo nachanganyikiwa. So in every farm produce you will have, before you take to the market, for every 100 shillings you make, 5 goes to the government. They have to take tax from you. Remember, there was another tax they were proposing again on animals, that you pay 1,000 shillings for every cow, every head of a cow. Sasa wamekuja all farm produce. Inamaanisha ukivuna mahindi gunia moja, uuze kama ni gunia moja unauza 4,000, 5% iende kwa serikali. So imagine how much you will sell to the consumer. Is that one still making basic commodities affordable? Many questions. Now, as we continue with this discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. By the way, there's a program we are running here. This is the second day. We started yesterday. Today, we will continue until we achieve our target, God willing, because I see the reaction is good. It's so much positive. There is a young boy by the name Martin Agalomba who is going to Form 4, but he has financial constraint in terms of school fees. This was a single family parent, but then the breadwinner, who was their dad, died. So hawana mtu mwingine. Now we have the brother and the sister. So the sister who is almost same age with him, He has to struggle to find on how she can put food on the table. She's jobless also, but above all, again, try to get something for the school fees for her brother. So with all this, we are reaching out to our viewers and well-wishers to help us raise 40,000 so that Agalomba can go to school. Rather than going for day, we feel that it is better for him to join the boarding section so that he can have enough or ample time for better studies, because mambo ya nyumbani kurudi shule now hata chakula is also a problem. I think we will have helped in one way or another. So if you are touched with the story, please help us to raise this fund. I had shared the story in yesterday videos. You can go back and watch exactly. You will also listen to him. Thank you so much for all who have already contributed. I also want to mention Mr. Ambunya. I have also received your contribution. I had read the other names earlier for all the people who had sent us our contribution from yesterday and today also. And the program is still going on. Thank you so much. For those who want to contribute, you can reach out to me through 0708340092. That's the M-Pesa number, Charles Inangungwa. That's my number. Now back to our discussion. For me, I am not surprised, but we are just here to challenge William Ruto, because we knew from the word go, when Raila Odinga decided to name William Ruto, Zakayo, Raila foresaw what was coming. It was not a joke when Raila Odinga referred to William Ruto as Zakayo. Zakayo has been used in the biblical context to show, to tell a story about a greedy tax collector. That is the Bible context of Zakayo. Greedy tax collector. So Raila, when he named William Ruto Zakayo, and you know Ruto owned the name, he took it. Raila knew. So how do you tell us that you will make the cost of living affordable through production, then you end up selling expensive fertilizer to us, then again you are coming to our farm in our homestead to tax what we have produced from our farm, then you tell us that we will have affordable basic needs. Bei ya unga itawahi shuka. Kama tumepanda mahindi, wewe unakuja kwa shamba tena kutupiga tax. Now people of Rift Valley, majority of you voted because of your man. And of course this one, imekuwa our tradition that our politics is tribal. Same thing happened to Mount Kenya. Western is a little bit different. Inafanyika kwingine hata Ukambani. Ask yourself a question. When Ruto is saying that he's coming to tax 5% of your produce, imagine nyinyi ndio mnapanda mahindi, ndio mtuuzie. 5% mtoe mpe William Ruto kabla mjatuuzia mahindi. So politics ya mtu wetu is a time for all Kenyans, not only Kalenjin but all Kenyans to learn a lesson. Focus on the trust in the person you want to vote for. His history. Can you predict him? And if you are able to predict William Ruto, then you knew that he is coming to tax you 5%. Would you have voted for him? So there is zero subsidy of production because he's still coming for the money. If indeed there was any subsidy that he gave through that fertilizer, Ruto is coming back for that money. Remember, it was free fertilizer from Russia. Putin alipeana fertilizer ya bure. Msaada. Huo msaada Ruto akabadilisha akasema lazima ulipie. Kando na hiyo anakujia mahindi, maharagwe, and farm produce. Watu wa kahawa, majani chai. Sasa hizi nimeona wanasema sijui wanaleta wanaongeza. Imagine that is among the farm produce. Anakujia 5% ya majani chai, anakujia 5% ya kahawa. Watu wakulima wa miwa hapa Western, anakujia 5% ya miwa yako. Hata hapa Vihiga wanapanda majani chai. Ruto is coming for 5%. You will have to pay. Masai, Kalenjins, weledi wa mifugo. He will be coming for 5% of any sale you will make from your cow, sheep, goat, chicken, name them. He will come for that. So you have to prepare as a farmer. I don't know who is informing Jogon and Dong. Which wisdom is this? And the parliament now has a say on this. But because Ruto has been able to demonstrate that he can buy the parliament, we have no hope in this parliament. We don't trust. We don't believe that there is anything that is going to work in our favor. They will just do that which William Ruto wants. Period. So kama hii bill itafika kwa parliament, inaenda kupitishwa. Mambo ya kusema bei ya unga itashuka chini is hot air. Sababu mkulima pia atapandisha bei kwa sababu pia anatozwa ushuru wa hiyo mmea. Alafu ikifika kwa soko itakuwa bei gani? Both farmers and consumers are going to be affected to fund what William Ruto wants. Milking Kenyans dry.